Hey everybody, KC here. So it was interesting to read in USA Today the other day that I didn't even know this. Basically, Netflix is still in the DVD rental by mail business. I had no idea. It's been so long since I rented one. Basically, it's called DVD.com, and maybe they're doing $200 million a year in sales, way below the high for DVD by mail rentals that the company had, which is over $1 billion at one point. I'm actually a little surprised that it's that high, but it's such an interesting business case, right? When you think about it, I mean, basically, they invented the DVD rental by mail business. Essentially put Blockbuster out of business. We all know Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix at one point and decided it wouldn't because that just didn't make sense for people to rent their videos by mail. We know that it wasn't that long ago that basically Reed Hastings tried to break up the company into two sections. He was going to do DVD rental by mail here, and he was going to do streaming here. He was a little early. People pushed back on it, had to kind of recombine them. I think he was going to call it Quickster at that point. But eventually he did break up the two companies. It was funny. I went online just to see, boy, am I still in the DVD rental queue or not? But apparently it's all gone. I have no idea when I did it. But here's the thing. Those little red and white envelopes, in some ways they changed the world. And at the very least, they changed the way almost all of us consume content. And then also the fact that we don't have them anymore for the most part means that the company was smart enough to kind of evolve, to realize, and this was always the important thing about Netflix, that they were not in the business of competing really with Blockbuster. They were competing in the business of competing with HBO or any of the other video services, entertainment services. They were competing with movies in the movie theater. They were competing with eyeballs. Right? The time people would spend watching things. Reed Hastings, the CEO and co-founder, once said, we're actually competing with sleep and we're winning. But I think that it was interesting to see, as I said, that those little envelopes are still going out. I would have liked to have held one up. I was convinced there must be one around here somewhere, behind a couch or behind a bookshelf or something. I couldn't find one, but I'm going to keep looking. Because the thing was, I never had to send one back because of basically there were no late fees. Right, the thing that Blockbuster made their money on was the thing that Netflix eliminated. And boy, talk about eliminating friction, a lesson that every retailer can take to heart. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.